Hi, I'm West, and I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 51 of the regular season, where the Astros win 6-3 over the Oakland Athletics, taking the three-game series at least 2 out of the 3, and story time before I actually talk about the game itself, which is, to tell you, long story to try to wrap up into, 30 seconds. I'm in Tampa for the weekend, dropping off a car for my cousin, who just got a new SUV before she heads off to college. And while I was in town, longtime viewer of the channel, Noah, and his brother Dominic hooked me up with some Rays tickets. It was very kind of them, as his brother Dominic works for the Rays. So I went to the game on Thursday to see the Rays and Toronto Blue Jays, and then today I called an audible because it was Clayton Kershaw on the mound for the Dodgers. And if you've watched the channel for any length of time, you would know that I am a huge Clayton Kershaw fan. And the ability to see him in person, I don't know if I would ever get again, and so I had to take it when I had the opportunity, and I did not watch this game at all. And then the reason this is now being recorded at 2 in the morning is because after that, my other cousin, Nathan, who also watches the channel, hi Nate, said, hey, you should come hang out with me and my friends, and then I did, and then before I realized it was 1:30 in the morning, and I was still not at my condo. So, I can't talk particularly specifics about this game because I didn't see them, but I can tell you a lot of good things from it, like Altuve, Pena, and Bregman having massive days. I will say, the one thing that I did see was walking back from getting a drink during the game, I saw Altuve's double in the 8th inning, so I saw that. I know that happened. That was a cool thing to see happen for Altuve. He has come back and been perfectly fine. And I know the minor league numbers did not look good, and he started his first game 0 for 4, and so a lot of people panicked. I never had that fear. I knew Altuve was going to be just fine. He was great in spring training. He was fantastic in the WBC before he got injured. He's come back, and since returning from injury, he has hit .318 and has an OPS of .878. Altuve is as good as he ever was. Altuve does not miss a beat, and he is having it's very early, it's only a couple games, but so far he has looked fantastic, returning from injury. Jeremy Pena had a pair of base hits as well, 3 hard hit balls for Jeremy Pena. Alex Bregman with a big day, 3 RBI, 3 base hits, including a double. Fantastic day from Alex Bregman, and Corey Julks had a base hit. It was a top-heavy game for the Astros, and while I've said in the past, it's great when you don't have to depend all on one particular player, it also is nice when the top of your team, when your stars deliver and come up big and have big games like they did, and the Astros had that in this game. To briefly go over pitching, and again, it's kind of complicated because I didn't see it, the first thing that sticks out to me when I look at Framber Valdez is the hard hit balls, because he had a lot of them. 9 hard hit balls in 6 innings of work is not a recipe for success, especially when you couple that with only 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. He only gave up 1 run, so I will give him credit for that. I don't, from peripheral numbers, love seeing 3 walks in 6 innings or the 9 hard hit balls. Those look quite not good for Framber Valdez. Phil Maton had a clean inning of work, got through the 7th no problem. Brian Abreu, from what I can tell, had a bit of a sporadic appearance where he would give up a pair of runs, gave up a walk, gave up a hit by pitch. Brian Abreu didn't look on top of it today, but even with that multi-runs in less than a full inning of work, his ERA is still below 2, still below 1.9. Brian Abreu is having a fantastic season. This is a little blip on the radar. Every reliever has a little blip on the radar occasionally. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. And then Hector Neris on 2 pitches would give up a base hit to give the A's the 2 runs on Abreu's ledger and then get an out with it, which is kind of funny. Ryan Presley comes in the 9th inning, picks up a pair of strikeouts, gets through with no runs or walks or hard contact. No one in the bullpen gave up hard contact, which is... The bullpen being as good as it is, with Montero being complete garbage and Ryan Stenek being MIA most nights, is kind of shocking. Speaking of bullpen, by the way, Austin Pruitt started this game, which that's just kind of funny, and I had to throw that out there. But that's it. Again, I'm sorry that I couldn't watch it, but the opportunity to see Kershaw in person and also see friends and family was... I had to phone out for one day. I will be back tomorrow, and I will actually watch the game tomorrow, I promise you all. which will be at 4:07 Eastern, 3:07 Central. The Astros send Christian Javier, noted coffee enthusiast, in case you forgot. I know you might have. And the A's will send Luis Mendia to the mound. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.